up and the sheriff's deputies had to come in. Briefly, tell us what happened.
Well, just a few of the Michael Jackson fans began shouting ugly remarks regarding Dr. Murray and myself, and I simply told them, just wait until the facts fall, and you will see he's an innocent man. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They wanted to actually hold my sign, and I refused to give it to them.
All right, and now as we show you the dust up again, let's get the other side of the story. Joining me right now on the set, two of Michael Jackson's biggest fans, Erin Jacobs, Amy Kynes. Erin, you were there. We had the video of you there. There it is. You see yourself right there. There you are. You're arguing with that lady. It looks like you hit that. It looks like you hit that poster that she had. All right, what's your side of the story?
Well, I couldn't hear what she said, but did she say that I was trying to take her sign?
What's your side of the story?
I was walking past and she made a comment that we didn't know the facts about the case, so I went over to discuss the facts of the case with her like any logical person would. She didn't want to talk about the facts, she just wanted to shove the sign in my face, so I knocked it out of her face. I mean, she put it right in my face, so I just knocked it out of the way.
So, is that an example of how tense it's getting?
It's insulting. It's weird. It's so weird to see people standing on a sidewalk in the middle of a murder trial supporting a murderer. I've never seen it ever. I mean, we've all seen big trials before, and I don't think you've ever seen people out there with professionally made signs every day supporting a murderer. I think it's odd, and it's insulting
Well,
to Michael Jackson.
He's accused at this point. He hasn't been convicted. Should we wait until the jury renders its verdict?
I suppose. I already have my opinion.
Okay. Karen, Maryland, your question or thought? What do you have to say about all this, Karen?
Yeah, my question is, going through the toxicology report today, you know, they're saying that he's this big drug addict, but the only drugs that were in his system were what were given to him by the doctor, propofol, which I do not agree with. But if he was such this big drug addict, where are all the drugs? I just don't.
Well, I think we actually have a whole bunch of vials that were on his nightstand, and you can see that there are tons of them, and we'll show you that when we get it up. But not all of them are prescribed by Dr. Conrad Murray. There's a couple of other doctors. Take a look at that. That's a lot of medication. What are your thoughts on that, Erin Jacobs?
That's a lot of medication, and it's really sad to see that so many doctors were prescribing these sorts of medications in these quantities to somebody. I mean, it looks to me like there's enough drugs there to kill a lot of people, and it's very sad to me that Michael's life ended like this.
At one time, he had 19 aliases to get prescriptions. And at one time, he also owed $100,000 to one pharmacy in Beverly Hills. And I am not saying this in any way, shape, or form to blame the victim. He is not on trial here, and he is the victim in this case. But it was a question asked by the caller, and it's something that's come up today. This evidence of all these bottles came up today. What are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are, where is he getting this medication from? And then you have to point the finger back at the doctors, because I don't think that Michael Jackson wrote these prescriptions for himself. And I hear all these people come on the shows and they say things like, well, he was an addict, or this would have been another doctor. I wish it was another doctor. He might have had monitoring equipment. He might have had resuscitation equipment that would have saved Michael's life. And if we don't start holding these doctors responsible for their actions, what are we saying? What message are we sending? That addicts can be murdered because they're addicts? I mean, it's insane.
I want you to listen to the audio. We're going to play just a little snippet of it again. I want to get your reaction to this very disturbing audio of Michael Jackson, recorded by Dr. Conrad Murray, which, of course, everybody's wondering, why did he record Michael Jackson in this state?
In the game room,
is sad. We only have a couple of seconds. What was your reaction when you heard it?
I wasn't sad. I was thankful that the entire world saw Michael Jackson when he didn't know this was going to get out in an uninhibited state, expressing who he was, a man who loved children.
All right, we'll be right back. Stay right where you are.